Hi. Hi, job interview for Gagnus Extraordinaire 5000. Is it here? Yeah, I'm in the right spot. Period. Okay. Hi, so how are you? Yeah, I'm really good, thank you. Yeah, I'm just looking for a job. I'm trying to, gag everyone in 2026, so I need to make sure I've got the right job to actually showcase my gagginess. Is that okay? Yes, amazing. Okay, perfect. Let's get on with the interview. That was actually really, really good. I feel professional. Like, I feel good. I feel sleek. I feel like I'm about to own a business. POV, the ones who are employed, this is how they act. It's just too much. I don't like it. It scares me. And this is how the ones who are unemployed, aka queens like me, act. Oh, I'm feeling fab. Yes, 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4. Oh, right, I need to stop this playing. Every single time I look at myself in the mirror, I'm like, what do you see in your reflection? A Gagnus Extraordinaire, a hippo, or the queen who does it better than everyone else? And the answer to that is everything. Oh, my heart's already beating. Right, let's get to the point of this video. I feel like I'm ready to sign a deal with Kylie Jenner. Kylie, come forward. Oh, you want someone to run your entire business for you? Oh, you want someone to look after your kids 24/7? Oh, you want someone to clean Kris Jenner's toenails? Yeah, I'm ready. I'm employed. I'm here, sweetheart. Honestly, Kylie, this genuinely isn't even a joke. If you're looking for someone who's got a lethal face card, if you're looking for someone who's business savvy, if you're looking for someone who's great with kids and would be an amazing guncle, I'm here. Choose me. Pick me. Love me. I think probably one of my dreams in life, actually no, my second dream in life, other than being fabulous, would be to work for the Kardashians. Like, imagine being like Kylie's or Chris's or Kendall's assistant. Like, that would be the craziest thing ever. I'd be like, yeah? Hey, you want a Porsche? You want a rocket ship delivered to your house at 5 p.m? I'm on it. Bang. That's literally how I'd feel. Oh, that would be a fabulous life. Anyway, welcome everyone back to my channel. I hope you guys are all doing fantastic. The queen is here. I'm sat down. As you guys can see, we're not in a different setup because I never leave my house, but we are in a different outfit. You guys have never seen me in such a sleek, modest, elegant, put together top. I literally feel like I'm gonna sign for Elon Musk's right toe right now. Like, I feel good. I think I need to like start wearing like formal tops wherever I go, because whenever I put on a formal top, I just tap into my real business savvy side of my life. I'm like, right, okay, the queen needs to work. Let me get the papers, let me get the contracts, and let me sign away. That is exactly how I feel. Anyway, let me cut to the kangaroo's pussy. Today we have got such a fun video. I'm going to be proving to Elon Musk that I am in fact the real genius behind Tesla. He actually stole that idea from me. If you guys want a story time on that, let me know. Today we're going to be talking about a really, really serious topic, and that is having a job. As you can see, when you actually apply for jobs or when you show up for jobs, you need to dress smart, and that's why I'm dressed smart for this video. But will I absolutely have sweat patches which literally look like the Sahara Desert was reaching out of my armpit? Yes! Will you learn to accept that? Maybe. Probably not, and that's okay. I can't really blame you. Anyway, today I'm going to be talking about something I like to call jobophobia. Jobophobia, let me get the real definition up so you guys can actually tap into what I'm saying. Nomophobia is the irrational fear of being without a mobile device. Oh, that's literally me, but no, babe. We want jobophobia. Maybe jobophobia isn't even a real thing. I feel like I've just made it up. We'll find out. Yes, that's the one. Based off of urbandictionary.com, jobophobia is a person who has jobophobia possesses the intense fear of getting a job or even hearing the word job. Preach. Urban Dictionary, you've never popped off so hard. I literally completely agree. That is exactly what I have. As you guys might or might not know, I am unemployed. I don't want a job. Jobs don't serve me. I do not need a job in my life right now. Well, actually, I probably do need a job, but that's besides the point. Queen ain't gonna get a job, and in today's video, I'm gonna explain why I have jobophobia, why I'm not gonna get a job, and why I think living a life jobless is the best way to go. Because look at all these people. Like, do you see any successful people actually having a 9-to-5 job and living a happy life? No, you don't, and I think that proves my point. Mwah. Exactly. Do you think Zendaya would be who Zendaya is with a 9-to-5 job? No. Do you think Timothée Chalamet, Marty Supreme, do you think Marty Supreme would have come to life if he had a 9-to-5 job? No, it most certainly wouldn't. The reason all these people are so successful is because they don't have 9-to-5 jobs. So basically, if you want to be successful in life, then don't get a job. Quote that one, literally put that in the Bible, tramp stamp that on the back of my back, because that is exactly the kind of memo I want to hold in my heart throughout my life. Anyway, yeah, today we're basically going to be explaining what jobophobia is, why I don't want to get a job, why I'm too worthy of actually having a job, and pretty much just talking about jobs. Because as you can see, the Queen's outfit is representing jobs. So without further ado, let's get in the video. Okay, I've got a couple points on my phone just to make sure that I actually cover every single point. because this is not a light topic. We've got a lot of topics which we need to dive into, and I'm not missing anything out. The first reason I want to talk about as to why I don't want a job is because I physically reject jobs. Not only do I genuinely reject them, like if anyone was to offer me a job, I'd say no thanks, I'm better off literally lying in my bed doing nothing with my life. But also my energy, my soul, my being, my blood cells running out through my entire body, they all reject jobs. I just feel like when I was born, the universe, Jesus Christ, my mother, Kris Jenner, whoever it was, decided that I do not want a job. And that's as simple as it is. It just doesn't make sense to me. Something in my body just rejects the idea of a 9 to 5. Like, why would a queen like me be working a 9 to 5 job? That don't make sense. I've never liked working. I've always liked to sit back, lie down. Actually, that's not entirely true, but I've just never liked working for someone else. Like, who wants to be working for someone else? Not me. I want to be on my own agenda. I want to be on my own timeline. And that is why everything in my body just rejects any form of a job. Even if someone asks me to do something which isn't even a job, like a favor, oh girl, you know, you should be lucky because there's a high chance I'm not going to do it. So if I do actually do it, that means that I like you. Oh my God, I'm already sweating and we're only 8 minutes in. So yeah, whenever I think about a manager, whenever I think about my time being controlled by someone else, I literally feel my soul breaking in my hand. I feel like that is most certainly not why I've been put on this world. I've been put on this world to build an empire, to make other people feel seen and laugh and acknowledged, and to entertain. Now, what part of what I just listed mentions having a job? No part. And that's not a coincidence. That's because my soul does not align with having a job. You guys need to drill it in your head. A job doesn't align with me. Me doesn't align with a job. We are not a pair. We are not meant to be together, okay? Let me give you guys a good example of what's not meant to be together. Wet, like literal wet, and socks. They're not meant to be together. If you're wearing socks, they're meant to be dry and dry only. See these socks? They're dry. Oh, can you guys see my toes? I should blur that. Anyway, they're meant to be dry. The next reason as to why I don't want to have a job is because I refuse to be controlled. Look, I'm gonna set the scene for you guys, okay? Pretend you guys are the job interviewer and I'm just coming in. And this is gonna help explain as to why I refuse to be controlled by other people. Because no, I'm not living that life. Hi, I'm here for the job interview. Yes? Okay, let me sit my little pum-pum down. Hi, so it's so nice to meet you. What's your name? My name is Bill and I'm your manager. I'm gonna be controlling everything that you do from now on. Oh, sorry sister, you said you're gonna be controlling me. You think you're gonna control my life when I'm the one living my life. Are you living my life for me? No, I'm not living your life for you. Right, then why do you think you can control my life when you're not even the one in charge? I'm the one in charge, so it only makes sense if I control my own life. Okay, sister, you got a point, period. And that is why I'm not getting employed. See you later. Back queen. Hey! And oh, I need to keep it holy. I can't be doing that at job interviews. See, I'm not a good mentor for actually getting jobs. Actually, I am, and fun fact, I've literally had like over 3 jobs. Woo! I'm such a hard worker, period. No one works as hard as me. Anyway, see what I mean? Like, based off of that interview, hopefully you guys understand why I would not like a job in life. Because how does it make sense? You want me to follow everything a manager tells me to do? You want a manager to control my life? You want a manager to tell me when I can use the toilet? You want a manager to tell me when I need to wake up, where I need to be, how I need to act, what I need to say? Girl, I can't even control my own self. And you think I'm gonna be okay with letting someone literally take full control? No! I'm a control freak through and through. I need to be the one in control of my own life, not other people. Oh, my neighbors are playing in the garden. That's so adorable. Clearly they're unemployed because, girl, it's a Monday. You should be working. Actually, I'm literally filming a YouTube video anyway. If you guys actually think about it, someone else is literally having full control over your life if you're working a 9 to 5 job. And for the submissive people, for the people who are really, you know, whimsical and daisy-like and a damsel in distress, then sure, I completely understand. You want someone to take control. But me, the queens in life, the ones who are fabulous 6000s, the one who literally gags everything they come across, no, I'm not getting controlled by something else. No, like I'm not doing that. Hello earth, are we on the same earth? You think I want to ask someone when I need to release my bladder? No, let me guys tell you something. As you guys know, I hate school more than anything, and one of the things I hate the most from my high school experience was having to ask to release my bladder. Do you want me to piss on you? Like, I'll literally squat on top of your head like this. Pretend you're my teacher, okay? This is literally like a high school experience. Like, this is literally a high school experience. Yes, what do you want? Hi, can I go to the toilet? I really need a toilet. No, you can't go. Why didn't you go at lunch? Well, I don't really choose when I need a wee. Like, that's something I can't control. As a biology teacher, you should know better. Don't speak to me like that. How about you literally just... Right, now let me piss on your head and pretend this is my teacher. Don't mind me, sister. Just releasing the fluids. You gotta do what you gotta do. Okay, anyway. Oh, I'm stuck. As you guys can see, I don't want to be controlled by other people. How can someone tell me when I want to take my holiday? No! You take your holidays when you feel like you need a holiday. You can't take your holiday based off of when someone gives you a break. Like, that just doesn't make sense. How is a manager meant to know when my soul needs a holiday the most? They don't. And that's why your holiday is strategic. It's not like, oh, take a holiday whenever you want. No. You're only allowed breaks in certain times. Just like in high school, you only have lunchtime for like 30 minutes a day. And just like when you get an actual job, you're only allowed a couple days off of the year. And that is why I don't want to be controlled by anyone else. This is my life and I'm the one in control, okay? I feel like I shouldn't need to be explaining this. I absolutely refuse to be controlled. I'm living my own life. No one else is living it for me. Therefore, I need to do everything in my power to make sure I'm living a happy, fulfilling life. And if that means I choose when I go to the toilet, then guess what? I'm gonna prioritize that. And no one is coming in the way of that. Sorry, literally don't hate on me. That's the decision I've made. Next. The next thing I want to talk about is getting paid by the hour literally feels illegal. That feels like some kind of system that only works in like the White House, or that only works in like Elon Musk's group of friends, or only works in hell. Like, getting paid by the hour just doesn't make sense. Because what if one girl is putting absolutely every single thing she has into this job? What if she's writing, taking notes, taking pictures, doing this, doing that, sending an email, and the other girl is just sat back with her arched back like this, just looking at her fingers, chewing on her nails. How are you today? Are you okay? Yeah, I'm good. Hey, I'm just gonna get my nails done. Like, that's the kind of energy. Why does that make sense? How are you paying one girl the exact same as the other girl when one of them literally looks like a sloth and the other one looks like she should be Elwood's in Legally Blonde? You follow what I'm saying? It doesn't make sense. It is a messed up, sick system which should only work in places where the sun don't shine. And by that, I mean Donald Trump's headquarters. Like, as for the White House, everyone can get paid equal because, girl, I don't care about the White House. I don't care if you're scrubbing floors. I don't care if you're sending emails. I don't care if you're just looking up at the sky and saying, oh, ah, oh, ah. I don't care. You guys can all get paid the same. But me, getting paid per hour when I'm as fabulous as I am, it doesn't make sense. My humor, my energy, my charisma, the way I look, my face card, my body, the list really, really goes on. Like, I could make an hour video just talking about the great things in which I embody. They do not deserve to be paid by the hour. Do you guys understand? Like, even if you have a smidge of humor inside of you, that is worth something. And let me tell you exactly what that is not worth. That is not worth getting paid £10 an hour. I don't think you guys are realizing, like, how are people surviving? I have no idea. Isn't the UK minimum wage like £10 an hour? Like, that's around the average. Like, it's not, it might be slightly higher, it might be slightly less. It's not like that far off. £10 an hour. You go to a cinema, you sit in there for an hour and a half, 2 hours, and a cinema ticket costs you £13. That don't make sense. Like, that doesn't make sense. Not even, never mind the cost of living. Let's say you want to read a book. Let's say you buy the book. Oh, £10. Like, do you see, look, £10.99. No shade to Geneva Rose because this book was good. And honestly, no shade to her at all because I understand, you know, you have to keep on top with the money because if you don't charge that much, you're not going to make that much either. So Geneva Rose, no shade to you. You're a great author, but it doesn't make sense. You see what I mean? Things are expensive. There's a cost of living crisis. No one can even afford to pay their water bill. Living on minimum wage doesn't make sense. Hold on. I feel like you guys are a bit crooked. There we go. So that is why I'm not getting paid by the hour, because let's say I get a job as a painter and I literally perfect my artwork. I paint with so much accuracy and detail and flabbergaster. Flabbergaster, that's not the word I meant. What was the word I meant? I don't even know. And let's say I perfect my artwork, but I'm still getting paid minimum wage. I'm still getting paid £10 an hour when my artwork could probably literally produce me millions of paintings worth billions of pounds. I could probably be the next Picasso, but because I'm being controlled by a manager and because I'm working a 9-to-5 job, I'll never be able to express that side of me. No, 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 abort, abort, abort. Leave, 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 and hit the whoa, whoa. No, like, I'm not doing that. I'm literally not sacrificing myself for you guys. I'm not selling my soul. All you managers want to do is rip the life out of every single person. We need to ban managers. What's the word? Boycott. We need to boycott managers. We need to boycott 9-to-5 jobs. It's unacceptable. Why can't we just all walk around naked and all just say, hello, hello, good day to you too. Good day, madame. Oh, I love that little hair of yours. It looks fantastic. Oh, this hair. Thank you. It's my great aunt. Why can't we do that? Why do we have to be so obsessed with working, so obsessed with 9-to-5s and literally going to a job when it's literally sucking every single ounce out of you? It doesn't make sense. Cut it out. I ain't working a job. I ain't getting managed by someone. My worth, my dignity, my soul is worth a lot more than working a 9-to-5 job for someone else. And you need to get that realization or else you're going to be stuck with all the others in the never-ending hamster wheel of living paycheck to paycheck to paycheck. Next. The next thing I want to talk about is delusion and confidence. You guys might be watching this and saying, oh, he's absolutely delusional. Like, he has no idea how the world works. He has no idea about paying bills. He has no idea about what you have to do in order to keep yourself alive. And let me tell you, I come from like a very, very, very humble family. Like obviously I'm privileged because I have a house and I have a bed to sleep in, and I'm absolutely privileged in that way. However, girl, I am not all this. Every single thing I've ever bought in my life, I've bought with my own hard-earned coin that I got from working a job. I'm one of you. I'm not out of touch. I am here with you. We see each other. Some of you guys watching might be in a different tax bracket than I am. But actually, I'm not even in a tax bracket, but you know what I mean. You guys might be like the Serena van der Woodsen and the Blair Waldorf of life. But me? No. I'm the homeless dogs that you find on the side of the road. I don't even have a proper shower that works. Like all of you guys who want to comment, oh, you look so musty. Maybe it's because I literally have to shower with a bucket. Maybe it's because I have a yellow bucket that I have to fill up, and then I have another little bucket, which I use to scoop water and pour on my head. I don't even have a constant water flow. And you're calling me out of touch? No, girl. I've shown you my bathroom setup. I can show you it again. The ceilings are molded. The shower curtain is non-existent. I have a yellow bucket as big as my head, which is filled with lukewarm water, which literally has a tear down the middle. And then I have another little green plastic cup, which I use to scoop up water and pour in my dainty little head of mine full of lice. I'm kidding. Don't start that accusation. I don't have lice. But yeah, I'm humble. I'm one of you. I need to change into shorts because I'm sweating. Bear with. Oops. This is quite vulnerable. That's okay. I don't really mind. Okay, this is giving like business casual. This is giving like about to pop to the beach and then go on Elon Musk's yacht. Oh my God, guys, I need to tell you something. If there are any rich, successful, not even rich and successful, but if there's anyone out there who owns a yacht and wants to take a queen onto a yacht, oh my God, I would do anything to go on a yacht. Like if you guys are working a 9-to-5 job to buy a yacht, then scrap this entire video. I completely agree. I would kill to go on a yacht. The beach is where my soul gets replenished. Like that is exactly what I need in order to stay alive. What do you mean you're on a boat which floats in the middle of the ocean with the sun beaming down on you and you can just sunbathe, not caring about anything, smelling the sea salt whiffed up your nose? That is my dream, like literally get me there. Anyway, yeah, someone please take me on a blow, I'm begging. Not a blow, a boat. Oh, I do not want to be bloated, a boat. Let me make that clear. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, delusion versus confidence. A lot of you guys think I'm delusional, but you have to be delusional in order to succeed in life. If I sat here and said, oh, all I'm worth is a 9-to-5 job, girl, then you're gonna be stuck in a 9-to-5 job. But because I'm so passionate about my worth and because I'm so passionate about my personality and my charisma, I know that it's worth something a lot more than a 9-to-5 job. I'm worth not only millions, I'm worth billions. Not a lot of people have my humor, and I'm sure there are so many rich people in the world who would pay billions for an ounce of my personality. And that is why I'm not gonna let it go to waste. I'm gonna use it and suck out every bit of it that I physically can. Mwah. So do I think I'm worth millions? Yes. Have I barely got enough to afford a little piece of biscuit? Yeah. But will that stop me? No. So many of you guys are just confined to a weird construct that you've made up in your head. If you restrict yourself to a certain concept in your head, you're never going to escape it. You need to believe that you're crazy. You need to believe that you're one of the Kardashians. You need to believe that you are an emperor of the world. Just like in that film, I can't remember the name of it, Hercules. You remember Hercules? He was the emperor of the world. Everyone bowed down to his feet. That's exactly how I act. I feel like when I'm talking to a camera, there are millions of people sat in front of me bowing down saying, yes, my king, yes, my king. And that's why I'm able to come online and film myself and be authentic. So you guys need to clock into that one. Because this is the thing, like some of you watching this video right now, it might be 1, it might be 10 of you, it might be no one. It might just be the souls of Bethlehem. You guys might be watching this thinking, what is this boy doing? He needs medication. He needs to go to his GP, like he ain't doing good. And to that I say, baby, I have delusional powers. I have something you don't. I can see my future right in front of me. I can see the millions of views. I can see the millions of likes. I can see everyone begging to be my friend. That's what I see. But if you live in a restricted mindset, then girl, you're gonna be stuck in that mindset and there will be no escape. So good luck because you're gonna need it. Right, the next reason as to why I'm not going to be working a job and why I have jobophobia is because of my main character syndrome. This is one thing I never understood. Like growing up in high school, everyone was obsessed with main characters. They'd be like, oh my God, like you're such a main character. Do you think I give main character? Like what about me is main character? Is he main character? Are you delusional? Like have we come to that point in a society? Like I don't understand. Everyone lives their own life. You watching this are living your own life. I am living my own life. Rebecca, Trisha, Jake, they're all living their own lives. Therefore, every single person is in fact the main character of their own lives. Like, is it that hard to understand? Like some of you guys don't even know what a nucleus is. And you want to be saying that you're smart when you can't even understand simple concepts like this? Like this isn't a genius concept. This is just something really, really basic they should teach you in school. Everyone is in control of your own life. You are in control of your emotions, your happiness, your sadness. Where you are, everything is controlled by you. So everyone is the main character and that's the bottom line. I can't even begin to fathom what it'd be like to not have main character syndrome. Like, imagine living your life being controlled by other people. Actually, I can imagine it because I've been there and I'm a victim and I'm one of you guys. And let me tell you, for the people in that situation, there is light at the end of the tunnel. You have to keep pushing, you have to stay consistent, and you will get out the other end. But until then, remember your worth, remember who you are, and don't let the opinions of others define you. And never let anyone dim your light, period. Llama llama, red pajama, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Anyway, yeah, I just can't see myself in a uniform. Actually, that's not true. I can see myself in a uniform. I can see myself in a handbag, walking around saying, mwah, bow down to me because I'm the queen of the world, clean my toes, suck out the pores out of my skin, mwah. I can definitely see myself doing that. I'm kidding, I can't actually. But like, I can see myself in a little uniform. Like, no shade, I put on this top today and I was like, ooh, them pecs are looking big. Like, yes, I love a good uniform. Like, picture me in this outfit with a gorgeous bag. Picture this. Yes? Who are you? Oh, you're a little peasant working for me? Period. You continue that because this is the queen. I'm kidding. I never let anyone like be my server or anything like that because, you know, what's the word? What's the word? A servant? No, an assistant? I don't even know. Oh, you're a fan of my $50 million bag? Oh, no, that's the one at home. The one I'm wearing right now is actually Hermes. This is one of one. This is made from pure crocodile skin and then they extracted the cells of Kylie Jenner's hair and then actually injected it into the bag. Yeah, this is that bag. You like it? Oh, thank you. Here. You can take it. It means nothing to me. I have like 10 more of them at home. Here. No, honestly, take it. If you don't take it, I'll come and murder you. yeah, take it. Oh my God, no, don't worry about it. You're completely fine. Anyway, ciao for now. Whoa! Oh, I wonder how many squats I can do. Oh, I'm not doing that. I'll save that for my workout month. Oh no, I told you guys this. Like once every 6 months, I have like a month where I'm active. I'm running. I'm here. I'm after treadmill, weights. Like I'm everywhere. Creatine, protein. I feel like, what's his name? Clavicular? Clavicular? I don't know. Yeah, so the bottom line is like, I can see myself in a fab uniform, but can I see myself being controlled by someone else? No. Can I see myself working for someone else in a 9-to-5 job? No. Like picture me in a uniform, listening to what someone's saying like this. Like girl, be serious. Like be serious. Hello. Earth to you, earth to viewer, earth to camera, knock. Can you picture that? Because I can't picture that. Like literally imagine me being employed by someone. Oh, right. No girl, I'm leaving. You have fun. Find someone else to replace me, but you're never going to because I'm a queen and you're worthless. Mwah. Next. The next thing I want to talk about as to why I'm not getting a job is because the system doesn't suit me. The system is not built for people like me. I'm fabulous. I'm one of a kind. I deserve to be in Hollywood. The system is built for people who have no ambition, who don't work hard, who isn't disciplined. That is what the system is built for. But me? No. I know my worth, I know my charisma, I know my personality, and this personality deserves to be up there with the Kylies and Kendalls of the world. Clock that one. School didn't... Oh my God, when I said school, that literally triggered my throat muscles to squeeze in. It was like it was trying to suffocate me. School didn't suit me. Jobs don't suit me. Teachers didn't suit me. Although I did have like a few cute teachers in my school, I can't lie. Actually, no, that's not true. Being employed by someone else doesn't suit me. I need to put my hand up and say, no. Ow. At some point in your life, there will come a day and you'll be like, right, do I really want to be living my life controlled by other people? Do I really want to have to wake up every single morning at 7 a.m. just to work a job with random people and get paid minimum wage? And when that day comes, you'll think and you'll realize the answer is absolutely no. Unless you're worth nothing in life, then sure, go for it. But for a queen like me, no, that's not worth anything. And you will ask yourself, do I need to take control or should I just let the system control me? Because the answer is clear. And for the people who aren't ambitious and who aren't worth anything, let the system control you because your life is pretty much a waste anyway. But as for the people who know they're special, as for the people who know they'll succeed, that is where you break the system. Cut it off, slice it through, pick it up, chuck it away and bam, whoa! And get rid of it forever. Because we don't let that negative energy contain us. We need to be free-spirited. We need to go with wherever the water flows. What we don't need to be doing is waking up at 6 a.m. just to go work at your local Target or Tesco. No. Like, I'm not falling for that kind of trap. You guys can. For fabulosas, for people who are extraordinaire, like thousands, no. Oh my God, why is my asthma flaring? That shouldn't be happening. Oh, my inhaler girl. I think I'm getting a bit too passionate about this topic. Guys, look at my inhaler. She's so cute. Anyway. Bye, Fiona. Woo! Oh my God, I'm lightheaded. I need water. Anyway, I don't fit the typical system. The system is for people who are worthless. The system is for the dogs on the side of the street, the plastic bags floating through the air. But actually being independent is for people like me. Upper echelon, classy, elegant, fantastic, sophisticated. That is exactly the kind of energy in which I embody. So I'm putting that at the forefront of my mind. Next. Whoa! Next. We need to bring back walls. Like, I'm good at them. Ready? Whoa, hey! Anyway, next. Okay, this is like actually getting deep and serious. Not that the rest of the video wasn't deep and serious, because it was, but this is getting like properly serious. And that is the fact that I'd rather fail than be average. That is another reason as to why I'm not gonna get a job. Because listen, let me set the scene. We're gonna get some examples. We love setting the scene in this video. Pretend you wanna be a successful butcher. Okay, we're gonna go rogue. We're gonna go rogue because my audience is a large audience. Manifest. You wanna own your own butchers. You wanna have a farm where you collect all the animals, even though that's a bit unethical, but we'll just put that aside for now. You want to be the best butcher in the land. You want Elon Musk, you want Donald Trump, you want all the big celebrities, Zendaya. You want all these people to come for you for their meat. They want to go to you for their pork, their chicken, their sausages, their anacondas, everything. They want to get all the meat from you, and you want to be the famous, the well-known, the successful butcher in life. And then the other career path that you can take in life, let's call it you're an employee as a butcher. Let's call it that. So the one side of life is being a successful butcher and literally Kris Jenner getting her meat from you. Oh, not in that way. I mean like the meat from an animal. And then the other side of life is you being employed. Someone employing. Okay, no, cut the cameras because you ain't gonna get a job like that. Actually, thankfully, I don't need a job, and that's why I can burp whenever I want because I'm not controlled by others. Thank you. I would rather put my entire puss, put my entire energy, put all the hairs on my body into being a successful butcher, into being the biggest butcher in Hollywood, the biggest butcher in New York. You know that one man who owned the biggest cake shop ever? What was his name? I can't even remember. That's how I want to be with the butcher in this example. I would rather put in absolutely everything and spend years of my life becoming my dream butcher and fail at it, then never even trying to chase my dreams in life and just being an employee and just working for other people and just be average. Like, no, I'd much rather take the more luxurious pathway in life and fail at it than be successful as something that I don't even want. Like, how does that make any sense in life? I'd rather try, fail, go broke, show up every single day, be homeless, and live a life which is successful that I don't even want. If you live a life that you don't want, then you are literally signing up for depression. Someone is basically giving you a piece of paper which says you will be depressed. Sign here, and you're basically getting the pen just like this and you're signing. Ping! Like, it doesn't make sense. This is what I mean. Like, you guys need to be on the same wavelength as me. It doesn't add up. Anyway, next. The next point I want to talk about is I know there's another way. You guys are too controlled by what the universe is feeding you. And by the universe, I mean Donald Trump and his little minions. They are feeding you this mindset that you need to work a 9-to-5 job, you need to be employed, you need to work in your target, you need to live a sorrow life filled with shame. No, let me be the one to tell you. Picture this, I am this big superpowered dinosaur and I have come and overruled Donald Trump, and I am telling you that you don't have to live that life if you don't want to, because you are the one in control. Do you know how many different ways people are making money in today's world? A lot of people think you have to get a job just to make money. No, you can get a job by being a stripper. You can get a job by cleaning people's toes. You can get a job from your personality. You can get a job... I can't think of anything else. You can get a job by writing books. You can get a job by designing cameras. You can get a job by making slime. You understand what I'm saying? You guys can literally get a job through anything. In 2026, there is so much opportunity in life. You do not need to restrict yourself to one thing. It's so annoying. Like, go out there, design a pen, design a key, design a toothbrush, design something. And that doesn't even need to be a physical object. It can be anything. Post ASMR, post cooking videos, go and start an agency, go and open a cafe, go and open a trampoline park. There are so many opportunities in life which, if you actually bet on yourself, you can absolutely make a reality. But if you're never even going to take the risk and you're just going to live your life being controlled by someone else, you are a fool and you are wasting that life you have, and honestly, it'd be better off with someone else. Sorry, I said it, sound the alarm, so don't let it go to waste. Use whatever you have to your advantage. I know I'm funny, I know I'm loud, I know I'm charismatic, I know I literally have the personality which millions of people across the world will be begging on my knees saying, please, we just want to see more of your personality. And I'll say, well, you don't need to worry about it at all because I'm here to feed you. So yeah, basically just make something out of your life. People are out here getting paid for the most craziest things. You guys have no idea. How much has OF made in like the past year? Should we Google that? Like, let's Google that so you guys can actually get this into perspective. Let's see how much OF the company has made. Oh my god. Oh my god, that was my genuine reaction. I'm not even doing that for the camera. That was my genuine reaction. I thought it would have been like 10 mil. Like my girl Camilla, my girl Sophie Rain, like they're getting their coins up. I thought like OF would have made like 10 mil within the past year. 7.22 billion. What? 7.22 billion is how much OF has made within the past year. You see what I mean? That's like almost as many people on Earth. That is absolutely crazy. And that is the point I'm exactly trying to show. There are so many different ways, there are so many different techniques and ways you can utilize your personality, utilize your intelligence, utilize your good looks to make you some coin. You don't have to be controlled by Bob, who's homeless and single and who's depressed. Like, no, you don't have to be controlled by them dirty little managers. Actually apply yourself and your entire life can change. Clock into that. Next. Okay, now my final point to wrap up this video, which is kind of contradicting everything I said, but that's okay. And that point is that I might be wrong. Well, actually no, because I'm never wrong. But I'm gonna include this in the video just in case you guys completely quit your job and you try and start up a new like farm company where you have the most exotic animals and it fails, and then you guys try and sue me. And if that is a reality, I can say no, but I said that I could be wrong. And then you guys won't be able to sue me, and then I'll be the king of the world once again, just like King Julian. Yeah, anyway. So maybe in 2 years I'll look back and I'll think, you know what? Donald Trump was right. His minions were right. You should have just got a job. You should have just let Bob, the ugly, horrible man, take control of your life, and you just work 9-to-5 job, paycheck to paycheck, and live your life like that. And if that is a reality, then I'm really sorry for you guys who are living that life, because clearly you haven't worked as hard as some of the people in the world. Because if you work hard enough, you can achieve absolutely anything. All that you need to become successful is a little bit of delusion and a lot of consistency. That is it. If you show up every single day after day after day after day after day after day until your head literally explodes, and you're delusional, and you genuinely in your deep heart, pitted soul of your stomach, you truly think you have what it takes, then baby, that is the secret. That is basically the world feeding you everything and everything and everything that you could ever want, and that's it. Honestly, I feel like that should be in the Bible. Like, the Bible should say success equals delusion plus consistency, full stop, and then end the Bible, sign it with Jesus's toenail, and that be that. Like, that is what the Bible should be. Oh wait, oh my god, I don't want to get cancelled. No, I don't mean anything bad by that. I don't mean anything bad. Please don't cancel me. The Bible is great and it has everything to offer, please. But like, you know, they should add that little bit at the end just to teach people how to be successful. But no, the Queen has to do it. I'm basically replacing the Bible. Like, not only am I funny, not only am I smart, not only am I upper echelon and sophisticated, I'm also a Bible speaker. Oh wait, I cannot be saying all of that. I'm not a Bible speaker. I'm just like a, you know, I'm also like a motivator. We'll call it that. So yeah, maybe in 2 years time, I'll look back and I'll think, why the hell did I give such bad advice? Or maybe in 2 years time, I'll look back and I'll think, oh my god, he was onto something. I'm so glad he shared his wisdom with the world, because he literally changed the way the world experienced their one and only life. And I definitely think it's going to be the second option. In fact, I know it's going to be the second option. So yeah, I'd rather be stupid, I'd rather be reckless, I'd rather have fun and bet on myself than be safe and live a miserable life. And honestly, you should do the same, because you have one life, and before you know it, you're gonna die. Your mum's gonna die, your family's gonna die, everyone around you is gonna die. And then what? You're gonna live them past 50 years of your life being miserable, working for someone else? No. Have fun, bet on yourself, try new things, go on a yacht with Justin Bieber, get your toe signed by Paris Hilton. You guys understand? Meet Cristiano Ronaldo and cook him a little stew. You follow what I'm trying to say? Have fun, be loud, go outside, do the most, show up every single day, and just live your life to the fullest, because before you know it, this life will be done. That was like so motivational. I feel motivated. Right, who wants me to be their assistant? Who? Genuinely, being an assistant would be one of my dream jobs. Who would I want to assist if I could choose one person? I feel like SpongeBob. Like, I feel like being SpongeBob's assistant would be tea, and honestly, I'd fit the role as well with my classy little uniform. Last time I wore this top, I was at an open bar wedding, and I probably had 10 cocktails that night with my sister, and that was honestly super, super fun, so I'm here for that. Anyway, that is my video done. To sum up this video, I don't want a job. Wait, am I even done? I don't identify as someone who works a normal job. That's not aligned with my soul, that's not aligned with my purse, that is not aligned with who I am as a being, and that is why I'm not going to get a job, full stop. It's as simple as that. Whether I die unemployed or whether I become the next Kris Jenner, who knows? And quite frankly, come along for the ride, because I'm excited and I'm sure you guys want to see all the ins and outs. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really, really hope you enjoyed, and I hope this motivated you and gave you a slap round the face as a reality check, because life isn't as long as you think, so you may as well take advantage of whatever it has to offer. And also, I want to remind you with one thing. Picture this supermodel. Who should we go with? Naomi Campbell, the queen, the sophisticated, the one which walks with so much grace your jaw would drop to the floor every single time you see her. Do you think she woke up one day, looked herself in the mirror and said, oh, okay, I'm worthless. Like, I don't believe in myself. I'm ugly. I'm nothing. I deserve to be a dirty little rat on the side of the street. Do you think she had that? Do you think that process went through one side of her brain and out the other? No, it most certainly didn't. And that is why she became, and why she is, one of the biggest supermodels in the world, because she knew her worth. She looked in the mirror and she said, I love what I see. I'm so proud of who I am. I'm smart. I'm intelligent. I'm one of a kind. I'm everything that I need to be. And when she had that realization, she made a bet on herself. And because of that, now she is more successful than ever. She's doing what she she loves. She's happy, she's free, she's not controlled by some manager. She's free to live her life however she wants to. If one day she wants to go to a zoo, she can. If the next day she wants to be on a yacht with Elon Musk, she probably can. So that is the point that I'm trying to say. Supermodels like Naomi, supermodels like Bella Hadid, they're not going to be working in a dingy little cave. They're not going to be a cleaner or sweeping the side of the streets. No, because they actually bet on themselves and they know who they are. And that is why I advise you to do the exact same. Bet on yourself, take a risk, show up, put yourself out there and invest in yourself. Because if you do that, before you know it, every single thing in your life can change. Period. That is my video on Jobophobia summed up. Fingers crossed you guys enjoyed and hopefully it taught you guys something. Don't, like, stop squeaking my chair. If you enjoyed this video or if you learned something or even if you're just happy to be here, then please, 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 I'm begging you, I'm literally pulling at the strands from your hair. Okay, that's violent, but like, I'm begging you, please make sure you like and subscribe because you have no idea how much it means to me. And this video is about taking a bet on yourself, and that is exactly what I'm doing right here. And that is exactly what I've been doing for the past 50 minutes. So yeah, I love you all so much. Be fabulous, bet on yourself, stay consistent, and be delusional. And if you pair them 5 things together, shabam, you'll be living the life, period. I love you all so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye everyone. Mwah, mwah, mwah. I feel motivated, and look, no sweat patches. I think God is blessing me from the inside and out. I literally feel him opening inside of my body. No sweat patches. I'm feeling tea. I'm feeling fab, period. Right, I need to go. I need to go. See you guys later. I've got places to be. Actually, that's not even true. I'm literally gonna lie in my bed and rot. Actually, that's not true. I'm gonna edit this video. Bye all. Mwah.